All right, so I recommend this not only for the people who have been in the industry for a little bit longer, but I recommend this for anyone, right? And if you haven't been taking notes for this entire series, you're playing yourself. Turn this down for a sec. Sorry about that. To be honest, because note takers are money makers, right? So what we're going to be going into is taproting, and taproting has enabled me to actually go through individuals' networks as opposed to, finding people I'll talk to, right? Because we never want to be a hunter, right? We want to be a fisherman, right? Want to know we have the bait. Fisherman is patient and waits, right? You don't want to be patient when you're taproting, but just that's an analogy, right? So with this industry, a lot of us will need to stop convincing and start sorting, right? There are 4 aces in a deck of cards, right? There's 52 cards, but 4 aces, right? We just need to go through other people's networks, right? Because this isn't for everyone. It's the gym for everyone. Is I mean, think about it, right? How many times do you say you want to lose weight, and at the end of the year you're a few pounds heavier, right? Think about how many times you say I want to go travel the world, but I have yet to even take out that passport, right? So with taproting, there's you, right? And there's a cold, warm, and hot market, as we hear in all businesses, right? There's cold, warm, hot. Doesn't matter what you're in, it's everywhere, right? So in Epic, we have 3 lines of distribution, as we know, right? And you need 3 scholars to have your services for free. So this is the best way to do it. So you have you, then you have the newest person. Let's say you bring in Haley, right? You bring on Haley, and Haley, she was launched in 24 hours. She was launched properly. She got her demo set up. She started trading, started, getting her list, her goals, her why, and things like that, right? And Haley talks to Bob, right? Haley, see, the thing is, you didn't know, drop my marker. See, the thing is, you didn't know Haley, right? I mean, you didn't know Bob, but you knew Haley, and Haley introduced you to Bob. The thing is that Haley was your warm market. Haley, you knew, you brought her in, right? It's the business. Now, she's excited, she's ready to trade, and the thing is, you asked Haley, who can you put me in front of right now? Because I know when I first started trading, I didn't want to do alone, right? And immediately she introduced you to Bob, right? And that's how you get in the hot market. You build momentum because you're never going to lose it because you're going through other people's networks. You're not trying, and the cold market's fine, but it does require more skill set, right? And for most of us coming into this, we don't have the skill set necessary yet because we just haven't done anything like this, and that's fine, right? But don't be discouraged. All someone needs to hear is a maybe that someone will do it, right? That newest scholar just needs to hear a maybe from their friend that they do it, and that's everything, right? So Bob gets started. You just keep on 24 hours, and this must be done in 24 hours. Do not wait. Trust me, it's like if you live, apple out, right? After a couple hours, after 8 hours, would you eat the apple? Probably not. It's gonna be all brown and gross. Same thing with milk. It's just gonna be old and nasty, right? So, Haley goes. You go through Haley to get to Bob, right? And the thing is now, now you're in the hot market. You're constantly building momentum. And the thing is, cold requires more skill set, but it can be done. Warm market, close friends, family, acquaintances. And the hot market builds fast, right? It's like a campfire. I call it the campfire effect. You're around the campfire, you're warm, you're roasting marshmallows, you're hot, right? But the moment you leave the campfire, you're getting cold, you're lacking heat. So that's exactly what I can use for that. It's like the more that you don't do this and launch that newest individual, the more you're gonna be in that cold market. And it's a slow and steady race, I promise you that. It can be done, it just takes more time, right? And the thing is that, this new scholar wasn't launched properly, so it goes nowhere, it stops, right? But this is how you can constantly never worry about having people to talk to, because you're always doing this, right? Never be too good for a home event, right? The thing is how I invite to home events, it's a little different than, just hearing about the opportunity. It's, hey, what are you doing at 6 p.m.? Nothing, why? I need you to come check this out. What is it? Just trust me, come is the only answer. Just trust me, come, right? Living rooms, and eventually, if you don't do them, fine, that's fine. I know we're in the age of internet marketing, and that's fine. However you want to do this, but do not ever be too good for the home events, right? Because the home events built to the hotel events and the omnipresence of those, things like that. You have to be a presence, right? Not every day can be in a hotel event. So that's super important. And the 3 M's in this industry, more meetings means more money, right? More meetings means more money. So remember, the more meetings that you have in your business, the more growth that you're going to have in your progression, the more money that you're going to make to put in your trading account, make more money, right? It's just triple the fun, triple the profits, and this site build fast. So this is taproting. top rating. Once you know, and the thing is, Haley's not going to explain the full opportunity right away, but push people. Don't bait people. Let people do the presentations, fall on their face, practice, right? But Haley's going to show Bob. You're going to speak. You know, for that newest person, you're going to speak on behalf of Haley. She's going to edify you, put you on the phone, answer all Bob's questions. He starts or not, but you know, remember the newest person just needs to hear a maybe, and really just giving them the free product. Remember, in our comp plan, you know, you only need 3 personals, so shoot for 4 or 5, and then give them away so that newest scholar can have their services for free every single month. You can even use that as a selling point, right? So now what we're going to talk about also is reverse tap rating, right? So let's say Haley doesn't want to talk to anyone. She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't want to talk to anyone. She doesn't have any friends. All she has is goldfish, right? So the thing is, you can actually, but Haley brought in Bob. So now what you can do is you can work with Bob, but also you can go on her Instagram, Facebook, comments, likes, people are engaging with her, you know, get to know her friends. And then when you do, you can be like, hey, Haley, you know this person? I've been talking to them. They seem pretty interested about trading. Oh wait, no way, I know that person. Then you get on a call and now Haley's fired up. That's reverse tap rating. Now she's gonna blow the business up because you're out there to get ranked. Her friends are excited, right? People don't want to do things alone. So that's tap rating in a nutshell. Thank you, and I'll see you.